In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how you can create books that teach kids how to draw anything and you make money online. So you are welcome.
Welcome to KCK, where dreams take flight. Making money online, tech and sights so bright. Subscribe and stay, let's journey on. Together we'll shine from dusk till dawn.
Before we start designing our how to draw books, I want us to quickly run through Amazon and we see what the different sellers have on the market. So let's look at some of their designs and we get inspiration from that. So once you come on Amazon, you're just going to type in how to draw books in the search bar and they're going to bring you a variety of books. So let's click on this bestseller over here to see what these designers focused on. So like you can see, this is the book title and everything you need to know. Then down here, there is different features of the book. Like you can see, simple step-by-step instructions, practice space, coloring, fun after drawing, awesome gift for kids. So different ideas, and once you scroll down furthermore, you will see the dimensions that this creator used. So the book is 8.5 by 11 inches, so this is what we are going to work with as well. So like you can see, it has 110 pages, customers 6 years plus. So let's click on the read sample to see the book interior. And like you can see, this first page is the book cover. And if you scroll down, you're going to see what the book interior of this designer looks like. And this is the inspo we are going to be using. Okay, so let's focus on the main pages with the actual work. So this designer created an actual image and then they went ahead to remove certain elements whenever it came to the next stage, like you can see over here. Okay, then there is room for practice over here. Now what we are going to do is we are going to be using the snipping tool on our computer to take this image. Okay, so I'm just going to click on new, then I'm going to highlight everything just like this. Okay, then I'm going to save this on my PC. I'm going to take the same step for the cover. Feel free to do that as well. Now that we have a clear vision of what we are going to be creating, let's go ahead and we start designing our own book. For the first step, we are going to be using Chatgpt, and I already have a prompt ready. So I'm going to share this with you guys in the description down below. So this is what our prompt says. It says, imagine you're creating a playful and educational drawing book teaching kids ages 3 to 6 how to draw. Come up with 10 engaging theme ideas that will introduce young minds to the wonders of the world, like nature, animals, shapes, fruits, vegetables, utensils, toys, weather, ocean friends, sports, and a lot more. So let's go ahead and click on this generate button. If you want more better results, you can go ahead to turn on this search button and reason. So I want it to be simple. I'm just going to click on the generate button to see what results this AI is going to generate for us. Like you can see, it's in the process right now. I really like all these ideas that ChatGPT has generated for us, but let's go ahead to input a new prompt that is going to even give us better prompts that we are going to be working with when it comes to image generation. So the second prompt says, come up with image generation prompts for idea one, images in clean, a simple black outline only, no color or shading. I want one character per prompt. So let's click on generate and we see what results it's going to come up with this time around. Like you can see, these are the different results it has generated for us. Now we need to go ahead and start bringing the ideas to life. So for the next step, we are going to be using Canva, and this is how its interface looks like. So Canva has a new feature, and that's what we are going to be using. It's known as Canva AI. So to bring our images to life, you're just going to click on that option and it's going to bring you over here. So it has two options, the one that says design for me, and then there is create an image. For today's video, we are going to be using this option over here. So let's click on it just like that. Then we need to change the aspect ratio. So I'm going to choose the size that says 3 to 4. Okay, that's what we are going to be using. Then here where it says style, we are going to select sketch, black and white. This is the style we are going to be using. So let's go back to ChatGPT and we start collecting our prompts one by one. So let's start with the first one over here, just like this, and then click on copy. you go back to Canva and then you paste it over here, just like this. Then after that, you're just going to click on this generate button. So guys, the other interesting thing is that if you don't want to text, you can just use the chat option over here. So you record yourself and then your text will be automatically input over here. Then all you have to do is to click on the generate button. Then you're just going to sit and wait for your results to be generated. Like you can see right now, the AI is thinking through the process and the images are almost ready. Like you can see down here, it says finalizing. So let's wait and we see what they look like. So this is what they've come out like. If you're not happy with the results, you can always go back and regenerate. So you're going to take the same exact steps for the remaining images. Then don't worry if the background didn't come out white, we can adjust that in the design view, and I'm going to show you how. Now, whichever one you like out of these four images, you're just going to click on the download option over here. So that way it's going to download on your device. So let me go ahead and work on the remaining images off screen. Then I'm going to show you guys what we are going to be doing next. Before we go to our next step, guys, I want to give you a quick run through of the images that I've generated. Everything has come out great. Like you can see, everything looks really, really good. So guys, I think for this stage, we've really done an amazing job. So let's go ahead and I show you what we are going to be doing next. So for our next step, you're going to click on the home button over here, and then you're going to go ahead and click on the custom size option. So it's going to bring you on this page. And the first thing you're going to do is to change the units. So the units, we want them to be in inches. You're going to click on that. So we said our book is going to be 8.5 by 11 inches, but I want to show you something. The book we want to design, I want it to be with bleed. So let me help you navigate through that. So you're going to go to the Amazon KDP website. Like you can see, this is where I am at currently. And you're going to click on this option that says tools and resources. It's then going to bring you to this page and you're going to go under book formatting. So under book formatting, you're going to click on format your paperback. Then it will bring you over here, like you can see. Now you're going to click on this option that says set the size of your book and margins. So that way it's going to take you over here. So you want to click on this option under contents that says bleed. Okay, so once you click on that option, it's going to show you what your book looks like with bleed and what it looks like without bleed. So like you can see, on the left it's without bleed and on the right it's with bleed. Okay, so like you can see on the left, it shows you what the book interior during the file setup looks like with and without bleed. Like you can see, like I explained it, on the left, no bleed, on the right with bleed. Then on the right, it shows you the book interior after the final trim. And this is what it looks like. Now that we know what we are working with or what bleed and no bleed means, let's go ahead and click on the examples of page size with and without bleed. So once you click on that, they're going to display all the page sizes. Like you can see, on the left, we have without bleed, and on the right, we have with bleed. So if you're working on the book without bleed, you're going to take the left option. And then if you're working on the book with bleed, you're going to take the right option. So like I said, guys, we are going to be using with the bleed. Now we said our book is going to be 8.5 by 11 inches. So this is 8.5 by 11 inches without bleed. So in case of bleed, these are the measurements that we are going to be using, and it's 8.625 by 11.25 inches. Hopefully I'm clear, guys. Now let's come back to Canva and we input our dimensions. So we said it's 8.625 by 11.25. Okay, so now you're going to click on create new design and they'll bring us a new canvas that we are going to be working with. This is our canvas that we are going to be using. But before we do anything, let's first go back to Amazon KDP, exactly where we got the bleed information. you're going to scroll down furthermore, just like this, until you find the margins option. So you're going to select the margins depending on the number of pages you're going to be working with. So for the sample book we saw on Amazon, it had 110 pages. So that means our page count is going to be between 24 to 150 pages. So we are looking for the outside and inside gutter margins. So like you can see, for the inside gutter margins, it's 0.375 inches. And also for the outside margins with the blade, it's 0.375 inches. So we are going to be working with this option of the outside margins with blade, which is 0.375 inches. Okay, so let's go back to our canvas and we get our rulers and guides. If you cannot access them on your screen, all you have to do is to press Shift R on your computer, and that way you're going to be able to access them. So now what you're going to do is to drag this, and then you're going to try to get 0.375 or the closest you can get. So I got 0.376. Let me get lower than that. Now what we are going to do next is to go to elements. Then you're going to find a square under shapes. So I already have it under my recently used. You're just going to click on it just like this. And you want to make it smaller until it's the size that fits this line over here. So I already have one that fits really well. So I'm just going to drag it and I drop it over there, or I position it over there. So I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it. Then I'll bring it to this other side, just like this. Okay. So I'm going to duplicate that once again. And we are going to move it to the upper part, just like this. But this time we are going to rotate it. Okay. So that it's the same size with these two over here. So let me also push it up so that it fits over there really well. We are going to duplicate this once again. Okay, just like this. Click on duplicate, then you're going to bring it down over here just like this. Okay, after that you're just going to drag the upper ruler down like this. Then once again you're going to drag it over there just like that, and even this you're going to drag it this side just like this. Okay, once you're done, you're just going to delete the squares because you don't need them anymore. After that, you're just going to click on the uploads option over here. Then you'll click on upload files, and you'll be able to upload all the images that we generated with Canva AI. Okay, like you can see, I've already uploaded mine. And then I also went ahead to upload the sample images that we got from Amazon. So let me click on this so they act as our guide. So I'm going to reduce on its size over here, just like this. Okay, let me increase on its size just like this. Okay, I think it's good over there. Now what you're going to do is you're going to click on the image that you're going to be working with. Let's start with something simple. So let's start for example with the sun. Okay, so we are just going to drop it over there just like that. So before we do anything, we are going to remove the background. You remember when I told you guys that we are going to be able to edit the background if it's not white? So all you have to do is to click on the BG remover. Okay, now for this you need Canva Pro, but here is the thing: if you cannot afford it right now, you can try out their 30-day free trial to check out Canva and you see how it works. If you're not happy with the results, or if you don't have the money yet, you can always cancel the plan before the 30 days are due. Okay, now that our cover is removed, you see everything looks so clear and it looks so good. So what we are going to be doing next is to find a square under elements. So you can either use this or this one with the rounded corners. So in this particular case, I'm going to be using this one with the rounded corners. So let me click on it over here. So you're just going to drag it and you position it over here at the top, just like this. Then you're going to drag it. You're going to click on this option over here, and then you're going to select the no color option, and it's going to be removed. Then you can also change the border style by clicking over here. So you're going to go through the different ones available, and if you find a particular one that you'd like to use, you're just going to click on that, and that's what you're going to be using. To round your corners, you're just going to click on this option over here, then you'll adjust accordingly, and from there you'll be set. Okay, now that we are done with our first step, let's go ahead and position our first character over here, or our first element, image, whatever you want to call it. Now we are going to go ahead and duplicate it just like this. Okay, then we will drag it on the side. So we are following this layout. Now let's go ahead and remove some elements from the image. You're going to click on the option that says edit up here, and then you're going to click on this option that says magic eraser. So you're going to click on the options that you want to erase. So for example, let's say we want to remove the eyes. We are going to click on that, and then after that we are just going to click on erase, and just like that the eyes are now erased. So you're going to close that, and then we are going to go ahead and duplicate this once again. Then we are going to click on the edit option. Once again, we are going to choose the option of magic eraser. So this time, let's take out the mouth, just like this. Okay, click on erase, just like that it's erased. So we are going to click on this close button, and like you can see right now we have our third step. So we have one more to go. If you look at our example images, we have one more left. So let's do that really quick. Once again, we are going to click on the edit option. Sorry, we have to first duplicate. Okay, don't forget that. Duplicate. Then let me first push these on the side, just like this. Okay, I'm going to bring it over here. So we are going to click on the erase option. Then we are going to go ahead and take out these outside lines, just like this. Once again, we are going to click on the erase option, and like you can see right now it's in the process. So we are going to wait for that, and then we are going to be having our complete sections, like you're going to see, guys. So this is it. We have 4 options. So like you can see, this looks exactly like the example image that we are taking ideas from. Next, we need to add arrows, like you can see with this example. But before we do that, I want us to first adjust this box. So I'm going to drag it downwards. Okay, let me click on it just like this. Then I'm going to drag it downwards to the height of about 3.2. Okay, so yeah, I'm just trying to get the right height. So let's make it 3.2. Okay, then what we are going to do is to duplicate the box 3 times. Like you can see in this example, they have 3 boxes per page. So we are going to duplicate that 2 more times, sorry. So I'm just going to right click and then click on duplicate, right click and click on duplicate, just like that. So let me make this smaller, and then I'm just going to make sure this fits really well on the page. Okay, let me reduce on the page size, just like this, so that everything is easily visible. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything fits really well. Okay, that looks good. So let's continue with our process. Now let's go ahead and arrange these really well. So we are going to start with this. Okay, the first one, we are going to bring it over there, just like that. Then I'll bring this over here. Okay, then I'll put this over here, then the last one over here, just like that. Now it's time for us to add text to it. Okay, so for the text, we are going to go over here to the text option on the left. Then we are going to click on this box over here that says add a text box, and once you click on it, it's going to surface over here. So let's drag it so that everything is visible. Now we are working on a sun. I'm just going to write in sun, just like this. Okay, sun. Then we can turn this to caps lock if you want. So let me just do that. Okay, I'm just going to highlight everything just like that. Then I'm going to come up here where there is an option of uppercase. I'm going to click on that, and like you can see, it automatically switches. So I'm going to bring this up here, and I want to change the font style. So let's use something like Comic Sans. So I'm going to go ahead and type in Comic Sans. Okay, so it's right here. I'm just going to click on it just like this, and this is taking a minute, but like you can see, it has automatically changed. So we are going to make that bold for more visibility. Then after that, we are going to duplicate it, and we'll bring it to the right, just like this. Now let's change this to the word practice. Okay, really quick, practice. Okay, you bring it forward over here. So make sure the space for the practice is really enough. for the child to draw. Okay, like you can see, so this is enough space for the child. Now let's add our arrows, and to do that we are going to go over to elements, and then you're just going to type in arrow. Okay, just like this. Then they're going to bring you a variety of arrows that you can choose from. So let's click on see all to see what options are available, and from those, that's where we are going to choose the one we want to use. I like this one over here, so I'm just going to click on it just like this. So it's white. We need to change its color to at least something like black. Now it's well visible. I'm just going to reduce on its size. Then I'll drag it and I bring it forward over here. So I'll rotate it, okay, so that it aligns with everything really well. Now all we have to do is to duplicate this, okay, just like this. Then you're going to bring it to another section. Okay, so let's bring it over here. So the next drawing is the upper one, so I'm going to change it to face upwards just like this. Okay, now let's go ahead and duplicate it one more time. Then we are going to bring it to this part over here. So this time we are going to rotate it so that it can face downwards. Okay, just like this. If you need to flip it, then you'll have to try it out until you have the perfect side. Okay, so let me try rotating it one more time. Sorry. Okay, that's perfect. Following the same exact steps, I'm going to work on these two remaining boxes off screen to save you guys time. But if you're already finding value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you very much, and let's proceed. So like you can see, this is how these two came out like, and I think we did an amazing job, and I'm super proud of you guys for coming this far. So for the remaining pages, all you have to do is to duplicate the first page, and then you're just going to go ahead to delete these elements. You replace them with the new ones. Then you're going to change the text as well, only for the specific element that you're working on. Okay guys, then after that all you have to do is to click on the share button over here. Then you're going to click on download, and then you're going to go ahead and download this PDF print. And now we are set with our book interior. It's time for us to design our book cover, and let me show you how. To design our book cover, we are going to be using the help of the KDP cover calculator, and this is what is going to help us generate a template that we are going to be using. Okay, so we are going to input the information about our book. So for the binding type, we are going to be using a paperback, and then the interior type, it's going to be black and white. Then the paper type is going to be white paper. Then a reading direction, we are going to do left to right. Then for the measurement units, we are going to keep it in inches. So the interior trim size is going to be 8.5 by 11 inches. Then for the page count, we said our book is going to have about 110 pages. So this is what we are going to import over there. Then after that, we are going to click on calculate dimensions. So that way, they're going to generate for us a template that we are going to be using. Okay, like you can see right now, it's in the process. Our template is now ready, and all you have to do here is to click on the download template option. So this is going to download on your device, and what you want to do is to save the PNG file. Okay, so you're just going to click on that, and this is what you're going to save on your device. Okay, so I'm going to show you what we are going to be doing next. You are now going to come back to Canva, and you're going to select the Dreamlab option down on your left. So it's going to bring you to this interface, and you're going to input this prompt. So I've shared it with you guys in the description down below if you'd like to try it out. And now you're going to change the aspect ratio. We want something portrait since our dimensions are 8.5 by 11. So we are going to go with the 3:4. Okay. Now you're going to go ahead and click on the create button over here. So we are going to wait for some few minutes or seconds. And like you can see, these are the results that this tool has generated for us. So you're just going to go through the different creations. And if you find a particular one that you want to use, you're just going to come down on your left and you're going to click on the download button. So that way it's going to download on your device. And that's what you're going to be using. So you're going to go back on the homepage of Canva. You are going to select custom size once again. You're going to change the units to inches. Like you can see, mine are already changed. So for the dimensions we are going to input this time around, we are going to get them from the template we generated in Amazon KDP calculator. Okay, so the dimensions we are going to be using are these, the overall dimensions. Okay, so it's 17.498 by 11.250. So let's go over to Canva and input these dimensions. Once you are done, you're going to click on this button that says create new design. So they're going to bring us a new canvas that we are going to be using with the right measurements for the book cover. You are now going to go ahead and click on the uploads option over here. So you're going to click on upload files, then you'll upload the template that we generated and then also the images that we just generated for our book cover. So once you're done, you're just going to click on the template just like this. Then you're going to drag it to make sure that it fits the canvas really well, just like this. So you're going to select the image that you want to use as your front cover and you're going to drag it and you drop it to the front page. Okay, so let's drag it like this so that it covers everything really well. If you look closely, there is a few errors on this image, so we can eliminate that. All you have to do is to click on the edit option over here. So they're going to bring you different options, and let's go with the magic eraser over here. So you're just going to click on that. You can reduce on the size of the brush or increase it depending on what you're working on. So we are just going to highlight everything that we want to get rid of, just like that. And then we'll take out this as well. Okay, just like this. So you can rewrite this using the text option. Okay, so let's click on erase. Everything looks good right now. So let's continue. If you want to add any text to the front page, all you have to do is to come over here and then you're going to click on the text option. Like you can see, this is going to surface over here. All you have to do is to position it wherever you want to put it, and then you'll input the text you want. Okay, for example, let's say it's edges 3, edges 3 to 3 to 6, edges 3 to 6. Okay, so you're just going to change the color of that by clicking over here. Let's make it white. Okay, so let me first highlight everything and then let's change the font to white, just like that. You can make it bold. You can change the font style to a different style that you like you can see. Now this is so light and it's non-treatable. So what we are going to do is to add an effect to it. So we are going to click on that and then we are going to select the effects option. So you're going to select whatever effect that you want to use. So let me add the black color to it. So you can also increase on the thickness, like you can see. Okay, now that's really visible. I like how that has come out. Okay, let's continue and design the back part of the box. So to design that, we are going to use elements. Okay, you're going to click on the elements option over here and you're going to search for a square under shapes. You are going to click on it just like that. So it's going to surface over here. And then what you're going to do is to drag it and you make sure that it covers everything really well, just like that. Okay, you can now move it to the side a little bit. Then you can delete this template over here because we no longer need it. Okay, so you're going to bring it back just like that. Now, if you want this color that they've given you, you can work with that. But if you want to switch up things, you can click on this option over here, and like you can see, they're going to bring you the different colors from the main image, so you can try the different ones out and you see if you like those better. So if you like a particular one better, that's what you're going to be using. Okay, right now we are set, and what's left is for us to download our book cover. Then we will be able to upload our book onto Amazon KDP. Still want to download this as a PDF print, so you're going to change the settings to PDF print. You'll click on download, and that way it's going to download onto your device. So now, since this video is already long on its own, I'm going to leave you this particular video that shows you step by step how to upload your book onto Amazon KDP. I have also included related videos in the description down below. For example, this particular one that teaches you step by step how you can create a coloring book to sell on Amazon KDP. So you can go through those different videos and take advantage of the knowledge and the details in them as well. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. But if you found value in this video, I kindly request you to support the channel by liking this video, subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on content like this. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section down below, and I'll be able to answer them as soon as I can. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.